Hey, I'm Michael Hastrider, and I'm here to talk about the two different versions of HoneyBuzz. We have here HoneyBuzz, the normal version. Let's see, the back of the box looks like that. And then you can see the Deluxe version that came with the Kickstarter and how it looks. Okay, so, well, let's get on to it. So the first thing I'm going to show is the normal version. So here is the rule book. Then we'll go through, this is our board. Okay. Top of the board, you have your different B line worker placement slots. I have these in baggies, the currency used in the game. That's how that's going to look. And then I have here the different colors that you can play as. Pink, blue, yellow, green. Okay. These different cells that you can use in the game, right? Places like that. The player aids. This is front side, this is back side. Okay. And the different resources. You have pollen. Then you have the, I guess the wildflower honey. The acacia honey. The rosemary honey, and the cherry blossom honey. This is the nectar that when the bees fan it, it produces honey. Okay, taught me a lot about bees here. You got the nectar turning into the honey of its type. So, all in all, pretty cool game. You also have these solo mode things. Those are these drones. You can play against the workers of the drones, I suppose. And then you have, I haven't really played the solo yet, but you have a small and then you have large orders. Okay. And those are pretty useful to get in the game. You have your starting ones. I think it's yellow is a little complex starting, and then you have a green one in here as well. It's going to be a little easier. And then you have the Queen's Contest type of cards in here. Okay. So now, this is the player token that you get in the base game. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the deluxe components at this point and show those off. Here's the deluxe edition, and this is the little card, the box sleeve that it has. Okay, back of the box sleeve, back of the box of the deluxe. Okay, it looks pretty much identical. And then we go right in, and you can see. So the rule book on top there. Now let's compare. What's the difference with the rule books? Okay, this is the normal. This is the deluxe. Exact same. Cool. All right. So rule books we got down same. Oh, what is this? We got the honey pot. So a bonus little thing that they give you. Okay, drone cards, queen contests, solo contests, pollen eater order cards. Okay, so we got some bonus content with the honey pot. Okay. Also have nectar jars that will be included in the game that you didn't see in the base game. You'll have these drone dice. I'm guessing it's a solo mode that allows dice to be rolled rather than a card selecting what your AI is going to be doing. You have even more advanced configurations, so I guess 6 new expert level ones. Remember I said there was the the yellow, and there is also the green. Well, now you have advanced level, these red ones. And that will be pretty interesting to play with, I think. Oh, and there is a little component list right there. So, a cooler first player marker, 4 nectar jar boards, 6 configuration cards, 2 order cards, 6 queens contest cards, 6 queen contest cards for solo, 1 drone card for solo, and 2 drone dice. So we are going to have to organize these eventually before I play with these, but I'm imagining these are all the exact same as what you're getting in the base game. Yep, I just looked. They are the same. Okay. We'll just have to organize them by color later. Alright, and then this same board you're getting. This right here is, oh cool, it's this is the deduction part of the game if you want to play that version, which should be pretty cool. Now let's go over some of the differences. I'll just use yellow's, I pulled this from the base game, yellow's pieces. So we have yellow's board is the same in the deluxe. Okay, let's pull out things from the bag. I'm already noticing this fan token right here from the base game is the same as the fan they give you here, but they also give you, as an addition for the deluxe, a wooden fan that you can use instead. Wooden fan looks cooler. Honestly, for the game, you don't even need to use the fan. The fan just helps you understand a advanced mechanism that isn't really maybe used so much in other board games. You won't be getting these unless you have the deluxe edition. Okay. This board is the same as the base edition. You have the money, which is the exact same. This first player token looks a lot different than the first player token we saw in the base game. Okay. Also, you have the drone bees, and they still give you a cardboard first player token. So it looks like there's nothing that you're going to not have in the deluxe version that you would have in the base version. So anything the deluxe has is just adding on to it. So if you have unlimited money, obviously get the deluxe edition. So this is the, I don't know what this is. It's a little honey piece. I wonder if this is an alternate starting player token. I should really know what this is, but don't actually. This just it's an alternate honey pot. Oh well. Okay. Let me know if you know what it is in the comments. So we saw these when I looked through the base game without the deluxe stuff, but these are a lot nicer. Look at that. They're already stickered on, and you have the different nectar from the flowers. Also, you probably noticed these trays come with the deluxe. They are very nice. You know, I'm wondering if this is pollen as opposed to the pollen in the normal version. I would say this pollen looks a lot cooler. However, what's always interesting with these games is if you have a component like this and then you have a deluxified version that looks so different than it, it is going to be hard for somebody to be able to differentiate that with some of the cards that you'll see in the game. So what I mean by that is here, found one right here. This 8 points, you need to pay a wildflower, honey, acacia honey, and a pollen. You know what? You're not going to be able to know what that is unless somebody tells you, hey, if you see this token, that really means one of these pollen things. And to make matters worse, The pollen that's in here from the base game, that is really, I think, the only component that you do not get in the deluxe version. So I lied when I said you're not going to be able to get any instance where there's something you're missing out on. You actually do miss out on one thing if you get the deluxe edition. That's going to be this right here. So that might be my only like small complaint with it. Obviously these look cooler. You just have to explain to any new player playing the game, hey, the pollen that you got here is identical to that thing right there. And you can explain it as the cards come up in the game. You might not have to explain the beginning until that card pops up. There's not very many secret cards in this game. I don't think there's really any secret cards that somebody would draw and then keep hidden, and then you'd have to, hey, what's my card say, or something like that. Nothing really like that in the game. There's a lot more goals I'm noticing in this than in the base game. So that is cool. Oh, and like we talked about, extra large orders that will, and I'll bet this is a small order. Yep, this little birdie wants 2 pollen. Okay. So the pollen's the really only thing that we're really needing to worry about here that is different. Here you probably want to see the different sides to this dice. So these dice. Okay, and then, yep, I showed you this side, and I'll just show you that side. All right, boom. Okay. Now, one other thing I gotta say, now that I'm noticing this, not only is this different than what is going to be on your cards, it also is going to, when you look at these, you see in the base game, some of them are yellow, some of them are gray. If somebody's playing this game and they see a birdie that needs, or a bat that needs 3 pollen, they're going to be like, wait, is it the yellow pollen that I need? Because I only see 3 in there, and maybe somebody already grabbed a yellow pollen. No, new player, sorry, they're just all different colors, and those colors will work for anything in here. They just wanted to make different colors for the fun of it. Okay, so that's a small hurdle that you have to tell in the base game. Well, in the deluxe version, you also have different colors of these pollen. You have yellow, brown, which mean absolutely nothing in the game except for, hey, this is a different color, and it's cool that we got different colors of pollen for you to look at. But all of it is the exact same, no mechanic in the game based on the color of them. Why would they do that anyways? It's easier to do things with shapes. See, this is a star, this is a circle. The fact that one of them is lighter than the other shouldn't really matter, especially because there's a lot of people who have, you know, color issues and maybe can't see as easily differentiations in color. So they're not going to make that as a mechanism anyways. So that would make an additional hurdle, having not only a different color but also a different shape for these. Anyways, I spent enough time on that, and with that you get really nothing new, I think, with these little 2 cells that you build your hive with. Nothing new there. I would rather, though, to have the deluxe version. I think it is worth maybe $20 extra if you could spend it on it on maybe an average income. But if you got all the money in the world, like I said, like, just go big. Just get the big one, and you will enjoy it. So that was my look at the deluxe version as well as the base version of the game. Like I said, if you got all the money in the world, get the deluxe version. But if not, just get this one. You're really not missing too much with just getting the base version. Just some extra cards and some cooler components with the deluxe version. But all in all, I love this game. It's super fun to play, and encourage you to get it in whatever version you can find it at. But until next time, take care. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.